Welcome back to the Evolving Beyond podcast. I am your host, Caitlin. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I heard very often growing up, and I wanted to share it with you just as a new perspective. So, growing up, something my mom would always tell me is your work is a representation of who you are. That was something that I carried with me in school, and definitely once I started working when I was 16. The other day, I was washing dishes, and I was honestly kind of not in the best mood, kind of just like rushing through like everything that I was doing. And something that I've been trying to be more aware of is in moments where I catch myself feeling like I want to be in another place, I really try to anchor into like my present moment and be like, okay, wait, why am I trying to be somewhere else? Like, let me slow down, let me just be present and like enjoy the moment that I'm in right now. So while I was washing dishes and like cleaning up the kitchen, I heard that saying from my mom, your work is a reflection of who you are. And I think it goes so much deeper than just like your job. Because for me, I always looked at it as like my job, right? But it's deeper than that. Everything that you do, your daily actions, your daily habits, that is a reflection of who you are. How I show up to these chores is a reflection of who I am and who I'm becoming. If I'm doing these chores and cleaning the house with like a bad attitude, what does that say about me? What does that say about my life? And it made me switch my attitude really fast. I also think like how you do one thing is how you do most things, right? So if you look at doing these chores and or doing like your little mundane activities that maybe you don't love doing, and you always come at it with a bad attitude, that starts to seep into other aspects of your life too. It made me realize like, dang, my work is a reflection of who I am. My life is my work. The way that I show up in situations when people aren't present, when it's just me, the way that I show up for myself, the way that I show up for the people that I love, just the way that I move throughout the world is a reflection of who I am. And it made me realize like, I have not been showing up as the person that I am becoming, as the person that I am, as the person that I want to be. I haven't been showing up. It was a nice little moment of reflection. I think having those sobering moments that kind of bring you back to reality and bring you back to the present moment. Why am I even in a bad mood? Why do I have to dislike doing chores? I can literally enjoy this and I can do it to the best of my ability. I can show up as my best washing these dishes. Your work is a reflection of who you are. And that's just something for you to reflect on today, this week. How are you showing up in the world? How are you showing up in your life? How are you showing up in the lives of the people that you love? The way that you show up, does it reflect the person that you are? Does it reflect your best self? Does it reflect the person that you need to be to create the life that you want? And if it isn't, how can you change that? Challenge yourself and just see if you can actually make a difference. Energy is reciprocal. So whatever we're putting out, don't be surprised if you are also getting that back. If you're putting out a bad mood, if you're putting out, not genuinely trying your best, don't be surprised when you get that return to you. Life is a reflection. And just like if you look in a mirror and you're looking at your reflection and you want your reflection to do something different, you have to do something different first. So yeah, just take that with you this week. Ponder on it. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. And I can't wait to see the great things that you do. Talk to you next time. Bye.